Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So today we spawned into a new world, brand spanking new, and you can see it's a snapshot world because we have copper ore. Pretty cool. This is spawn, this green block right here, grass block, that's where we spawn, and yeah, pretty nice. We got dark oak, we've got birch, we've got oak, we've got looks like there's some spruce over there. Like literally every biome is like surrounding us, rivers, everything. Pretty darn good, but this is a brand new snapshot. This is 21W11A, which I am super excited about. It's not the biggest snapshot, but there's some much needed changes and stuff that Mojang kind of had a laugh about because, well, remember last episode? Remember how I said lightning rods could be waterlogged? Well, turns out, not a thing. They didn't function how they were supposed to, but now we have waterlogged lightning rods. Yes, so Mojang said lightning rods can now, for the very first time ever, be waterlogged. So they had a little laugh with everyone else because it wasn't working. So we're just kind of flying around this brand new world, seeing all the new 1.17 features. Yeah, we're just looking at all these new 1.17 features and stuff with these massive just caves and tunnels that go everywhere, which I think are so cool. And just looking at kind of the new features. So with this 21W11A, well, we've already talked about the lightning rod, and pop back into spectator. And looks like we're beneath this dark oak, which has a lot of floating trees. Come on. Oh, no, I was inside of the line. Never mind, guys. I was like, wait, I thought it was supposed to be a 2x2. Anyways. But yeah, so one of the big things that has been changed is copper. This is like a copper episode, if you will. So if we grab some just regular old copper and some waxed copper, we grab some honeycomb, and we grab an axe. Vikings. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so if we grab our copper block, great, this will oxidize. Our wax copper block will not, correct? Correct. So you can now just click with honeycomb. This one's already waxed, but now it's a waxed one. And it'll make this cool little star effect, little effect that it does. But you take your axe and right click on it, it'll do that effect, and now it's a regular copper block again. And then you can do it again. And yeah, this will take a durability, this will take a honeycomb and a durability from you, just to let you know. But if you grab a crafting table, wow, guys, I am sorry, I cannot spell a single thing today. Copper will now change, copper blocks can now change back into 4 ingots, and waxed can as well. But obviously, they would just be copper when you lay them down again. So if you put them back together, you lose that honeycomb that you had, basically. So that's kind of a little but it still works. So if we grab our dispenser and a button really quick as well, if we drop down that dispenser, load that on it, you can wax it, and it uses up that honeycomb. Sadly, axes do not work inside of this. You'll just get it back, but you can do that manually. So you can make like redstone stuff that senses the different oxidizations of the copper. And so say you wanted a ton of this weathered or a ton of this exposed, you could then go ahead and make something where it will move it through and wax this specific block or this specific block so that you can use it and not have to sit and wait and accidentally miss it while you're AFKing or something along those lines. But it kind of makes it handy to do pretty much anything waxing with copper. And so those are kind of been the biggest updates parts of this, as well as just a few additional things, such as if we get a ton of copper that is oxidized and we make a big old platform. It's been a while since I've done this type of a thing, so bear with me if I forget the command. But we do something like that. We'll throw a lightning rod there, and we'll go slash summon lightning bolts. Oops. Okay, I gotta be over top slash summon lightning bolts. Just like that, there we go. Lightning can unoxidize your copper. And so the more you do it, if I just stand on this lightning rod slash summon lightning bolts, it will continue the further and further out. These blocks that have already changed a little bit will change even more. So we can just literally keep on going. And it'll just keep on changing this area. We could also pop it over here. So this makes it so there's a way of getting back to the first set of copper or one of these outskirt sections that you may want. And so if you say take and just AFK for 80 plus days in your Minecraft world and all of it turns to this oxidized, you can go back to weathered, or you can go back to exposed, or you can get all the way back to copper. So kind of an easy way of doing that. Now, if we pop these in here, you do not get anything. The only block that can give you back copper ingots is the regular copper, none of the oxidized versions. So just be wary of that. You will have to do this lightning rod system to get back to getting some copper ingots if you want them. But that is kind of the biggest things to copper in this update. So they've done a few additional tweaks here and there, like to cave sizes. They've increased the frequency of diamond ore blobs, but I really haven't seen much of that. They have updated the rooted dirt. So if we just... We're not going to find any rooted dirt in this world because this is not a lush caves only world. But if we just pop into our creative inventory and go rooted dirt and hanging roots, and we also need some bone meal, and we're also going to get a glow lichen, whatever you want to call it. So with the rooted dirt, when you find these, they will be underneath the azalea trees. When you bone meal them, they will now pop up hanging roots. Hanging roots also can shift, so they can be outside of their block that they're on to make a more realistic looking, kind of, they can be clumped. As you can see, there's some blank spots here, here, and here, but not here. This is a big center clump. Anyways, but you can bone meal any side of these two. So if you bone meal the top, it'll show up on the bottom. So any side you bone meal, and it won't steal your bone meal, which is what the glow legion was doing. When you bone meal this, it'll fill in all sides, but then it used to steal your bone meal when you were right-clicking. If I go over here, it'll fill in the spots it can, and then it stops stealing the bone meal. This one will go, and then stop stealing bone meal. So it's no longer just a bone meal sucker, which is nice. Now, if we grab... Oop. Now, the azalea trees, once again, not in this world because, well, this is not a Lush Caves only world, which is a bummer, but is what it is. There's a new thing with these azalea. As you can see, these are the azalea leaves, and this is the flowering azalea leaves. Let's see if we can get something out of these. If we pop back into survival mode, and we break these, we have a chance of getting the azalea bush now. Got some sticks. We got one. Sweet. So, I need dirt. You can now get these guys from the azalea bushes. But it's definitely not giving me much. There's one. Anyways, but yeah, so you can get these, and they're really easy to break, which is awesome. But that is how you get the azalea bushes now. There's a way to get them finally, which is awesome. You just have to find the azalea trees, and then you get these azalea bushes, all of that fun stuff. So that is how we get the azalea bushes. Now, there's been a few additional things too, so things like the drip leaf, like when you place them down, you can now orient them directionally. When you break a large drip leaf, if it's tall, it won't just drop one single drip leaf, it will drop multiple now. Another amazing thing that I'm absolutely so happy about is if we go into game mode, creative again, and we open up and we can craft, there we go. If we have mossy cobblestone or, not infested, mossy bricks in the crafting table, or any of them for that matter, you can now craft the mossy variant, which is awesome. It's been too long that we haven't actually been able to do this, so all of these variants can now be done in the crafting table instead of crafting them from just the regular and adding, anyways, but they can all be crafted, which is awesome. So happy about that, so excited for that. That is a much needed change and a much needed thing to add. So these massive caves are just, it's so cool to see. Like this area, like this world, I'll drop the seed in here somewhere. It's got like everything you need. But yeah, there is a lot to do and explain about this new 1.17 update, but I think it's coming along quite nicely. Now, if we go to the amethysts, if I can spell, now this fully grown amethyst, we cannot place it here. I forget, there we go. Like nothing can be placed on, I forgot they were waterloggable. Now, when you break these, obviously we're in creative mode, but when you break these, they make fun noises, but with the new update, you have a few different chances. So when you break them by hand, you will get 4. When you break them with a fortune pickaxe, you can get 4 to 8, I believe. When you break these with your hand, you get 2? Crap. So, when you break these things by hand, you will only get 2 shards in survival mode. Really kind of sucks. But when you break them with a fortune pickaxe, you can get between 4 and 8. And when you break them just with a pickaxe, you can get 4. When you break them with a piston, you will get 2. So you can make an automatic farm with these. You will not get as much, which really kind of sucks. But so they've kind of taken away a little bit of that automated system that you can do with them, just to let you know. But yeah, kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. So that is the amethyst. Now, they've added a few other technical changes. Wow, this place is gorgeous. Look at this. You've got this like overhang here, but this one right here with this waterfall coming down into this massively like deep cave. Woo-wee. I like it. That is awesome. If you guys want these cords, there they are. Negative 15, negative 273. And there's a beehive for you. And, I mean, not the prettiest surrounds, but pretty. 3 bees. Yeah, 3 bees. That's awesome. Anyways, but they've added a few other things. I mentioned in the last update that they have added a few things basically to make it so you can add certain shaders and some emeralds. It kind of changes how the game can look, and like an internal shaders. You've got the wind that can blow water, leaves, all of that fun stuff. They have now updated that even more, and night skies and the stars and all of that just looks so amazing. I don't have that shader pack on here, so I can't really show you guys, but if you guys want to, just hop on over to the Minecraft.net with this snapshot, and you can find it all the details there. You can also find some more details on like debugging, so you know exactly what's going on with your world if something is going wrong. And yeah, they did like a whole list of bug fixes, like honestly so many, like it takes a second to scroll for that, like so many bug fixes, but this is a pretty spot too. But yeah, too much fun. This is the 21W11A snapshot, and it's a small one, but a good one. And we just found a dark oak village. It doesn't actually exist, but it spawned here and went into the dark oak. So if you want this dark oak village, it is at negative 270. It's a pretty nice one. You got an iron golem, you've got 2 bells, you've got, let's see, ooh, be careful, there is a crack. Just a small one, but still a crack. Got a Fletcher. You've got animals, lots of hay bales. You've got looms. You've got a bed. Dark oak, which obviously is just awesome. A protector of the village, if you will. Another bed. Come on, where's the loot? Another bed. Ooh. Here we go. Lots of potatoes, apples, good starter chest if you are just starting on this world. Kind of fun. Let's see, what else do we got in this village? Figured I might as well sleep. We've got a tiered layer up here, and just some paths. I don't see any more houses that way. Lots and lots of mobs now. Lovely. Always gotta love that, right? Ooh, we've got a stone cutter, if you like that. Terracotta houses, always fun to rip apart. You know how it goes. And comes out to this little, almost a peninsula. You can make it into a peninsula, but you've got this really deep area right here. Let's just hop on down. Nice and deep. Really deep. Awesome. But village straight above us. Let's go down. See what else we can find down here. There's two amethysts pretty darn close together. So if we go straight up, watch out for this lava. Looks like we'll just miss it. He went straight up through here. And into this water part. Right here. Right next to this pig. But yeah, if you went straight down in between that grass piece and that dandelion, you'll find an amethyst. No, I'll give you the chords, guys. -801 and 232. Next to this cat, if you're wondering. But guys, this has been the 21W11A. Yeah, my face almost looks normal right about there. Almost. Like, you get to see through the water. That's cool. Ooh. Spectator mode is a little bit of an X-ray. I mean, not that great, but still. Anyways, guys, I'll stop wasting your time. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon if you did enjoy this video and want to see more like it. Also, I won't show you where, but right next to spawn, there is a lovely, lovely ruined portal. So guys, happy hunting. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!